Yo, what's up? Okay, we're back with another commentary. And today, we're going to be doing Tower of a Depressing Future. And the reason that I'm doing this tower is because I know a lot of people don't like it. And I know that a lot of people refuse to do it because of like the button hunt at the beginning and how that's just really annoying and stuff like that. But personally, this is my favorite Ring 6 tower. And I might as well show how to do it because I think I know how to do it pretty well. So, let's do it. Okay, so you start floor 1 with button hunt, which is a huge turnoff for most people because it's just like, bruh, why? And then you have these rainbow colored transparent things here, and these all correlate to a certain button. So I'll show you where to get each one of those. So this is just the order I do it in, just because it's what I remember. So the first button, I head into this little house thing right here. I grab this balloon, and I let myself float up. And these kill bricks can't collide false, so it doesn't really matter if you touch them or not, but they will do damage if you do. Make sure you touch the button, not your balloon. And then you can drop down. And then you can come over here. And to get into this, this thing's like a little boost pad. You can walk into it sideways and it will sometimes work. I don't really know how to... Yeah, you can kind of do that. Or you could dance clip into it, it doesn't really matter. Do this nice little wrap around right here. And then you get the yellow button. And then you come over here, you want to press this white button, jump on top, and you get 13 seconds to run across this and get on the zip line and hit this button. It's a little RNG. It's actually very RNG because you can't jump off the zip line and you kind of just gotta let it fling you into the thing, which is really, really annoying. But, just do it a few times, you'll get it eventually. This is definitely the worst, probably the worst button to get. Maybe the purple one's worse, but I don't know. We'll see. Can I just get this? There we go. Okay, we got it that time. Anyway, speaking of the purple button, let's head over here. So in this back corner, you got this little shover. So this shover can sometimes get stuck like that, but the whole premise is you want to jump like as soon as it's gonna shove. Like it's... Yeah, the timing is really hard to get down, but right as soon as it is about to shove, like a millisecond, maybe even a nanosecond before then, you want to do it. Now, you can head into this little thing right here, climb up this truss, and there's a bunch of black stuff here, so it's kind of hard to see. But you want to head over to this here, then you want to go completely opposite, and you want to jump up on top of this little cylinder thing, and then there's another one like right above you. Stand near this back wall, jump, and then tap forward, and you should land on it. Go to this triangle platform, and you have to do a head hitter, and then there's one right over here, and then directly across, and then another head hitter, and then you have this ball here. Once you get to this ball, you know the button's right up here, so just jump to the center, and you should hit the button, and then just kind of like walk all over the place, fall all the way down. And now, now we can head inside the spinning thing. So, just kind of parkour up it normally. If you know how to parkour, unlike me. Oh my god. Okay, so so don't try ladder flicking off of that. It just won't work because it's moving. At least I think. I am playing like garbage right now, dude. This is not gonna come in handy in the later floors, but it's fine. Now once you get up here, so most of this is actually can't collide false. If you can, I don't know if you can see it, but there's more can't collide false bits, like right here, can't collide false, but there's a little bit that's can't collide true, right about here. And then there's another little bit that's can't collide true, right here. It's just 2 singular studs. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 studs back from this wall here. Technically 6.5 if you want to count that last one. And then you jump to this here. And you want to jump right on this next pusher once it swings around. Push it all the way over. But you're not done here once you get here. So jump on top of the button. And then do this long wrap around here. And oh, look at that. Secret parkour on the back. Ooh. And then you want to come over here. Get the blue button. And now that should be all buttons. So then head up the staircase up here. And you should get to the top. And there you go. Now, just ride this movement platform. Careful of the kill bricks. Specifically this pole right here. This pole is kill bricky, as you can see. You wanna be careful of that. That could sometimes throw you into this little gap right here. Just be careful of that. I don't know why that's can't glide false. And then you'll head hitter here, and now you're on floor 2. So what I recommend for this is you want to jump up on top of the railing instead of walking through here, because you can get luck clipped in the middle here. It's not very common, but it can happen, so I'd be wary of that. Now you get this little speed section. It's a little tight, so you want to jump here, here, and then just jump off immediately, and then jump to here. I would recommend for this moving platform, or the spinning one, I recommend you wait till your speed runs out, and then just jump up here. Makes it easier. Now with this, don't be afraid to like stand right here. You'll wobble a little bit, but you won't fall. Now jump sideways into each one of these. Just hold the D key, and you should be fine. Or A, depending if you're facing this way or not. And now jump into here. Jump over here. I still recommend trying to stand on the back of these, because even though you could stand in the middle up here, you'll slip like that. I don't actually know if you can fall through it or not. You might be able to. Not really sure. Now continue going on. You do not have to walk around that. I'm just a Chad, so I'm going to. And now, just keep going around. This stick out. So this, you can get stuck on this, so I recommend flicking off the wall and then staying away from the wall, because it will nick you if you stay near it. Then these are just vines. Just jump early, so when you get to the next one, it'll actually grip you. Then just run off immediately, I recommend for that, instead of trying to tilt it constantly. I mean, you can if you want to. And now, you climb up the truss, it'll go can't glide false, but that's okay. And you just keep climbing up. And then, look at that. Oh, wow, you're on a catch net. So, this, you can walk on this, it's fine, and it's not a GBJ or anything. Now you want to head up here and head into this lava zone. This lava is just kill bricks, should be fine. And then you want to come up here with this X thing, and you want to push it here. So as you can see, you can get stuck like that. Don't worry, your run's not over. Just walk under it, and it will jump, like do a little jump, and it will go back. If it does, if that, you can do that if it gets stuck. And sometimes it'll be kind of hard to push, so you want to like wiggle yourself. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. It just doesn't work. And then, yeah, sometimes it will go back on its own. Sometimes it won't. As you can see, it went back on its own for me. But, that's how you could fix it if it does. Now, head out of this little basement area. Now, walk around here. And if you look up, obviously you have the spinning part here. This part's a lot more simple than you may think it is. Don't worry. And you also have this outside. Don't worry. I got good shots for that outside. So, because I definitely know that's one of the most infamous parts of this tower. So, jump down to here on top of these blocks. And then jump here. And then these sand castles are conveyors. You want to, they're going the exact way that the sandcastle is facing, so you want to jump here, jump here, jump here, and bam. This waterfall is a conveyor going backwards. You just want to jump across. This is a moving platform. Don't be audacious like I am and try to jump to it right there. You want to be careful, because that could end very poorly. Now, there's a little invisible thing here. You can climb this. Jump later here so you don't get hit here by the tree, because I'm pretty sure that's happened to me before. And then once you get here, you can flick up and do like a little wall hop if you want, but just jump on top of the tree and go like that. Now we're on floor 4. So now what I recommend you do is, you could jump on top of this wraparound if you want, but it doesn't really matter. You can go from here and then jump to the middle. It's easy either way. And then, I don't recommend doing the wraparound though, because it's kind of bad. And now just continue on as per normal. And then this, you want to jump to the left and flick kind of tight, because you won't make it if you do. Now walk up this, walk over here. Don't go too far, because the rest of this can glide false, so jump into the maze thing. It's a little bit of a spinning thing. Just jump over here. Jump over here. There we go. Now climb up this, and you can jump onto like this kind of bigger corner, and then ride this and just wait it out and get over to this X pusher, but don't push it, because it goes nowhere. Now what you want to do is you want to wait for this like thing to come across and jump onto this edge right here. That skips everything over there, which is super good. And then you could jump over here, and this is a ladder. And now jump here, and go here. And now you got some stick-out head hitters, and now you got this kind of conveyor maze, I guess. The most optimal route to take here. So, these conveyors all go like about the same speed. They aren't too fast, but they aren't really slow either. So just take your time on them, and they don't have that much force. So you'll be able to push through like backwards ones. You want to kind of, you know, yourself here, and now go backwards over here. And you go bam, 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 and then through this door. Now, you get to another catch net, which is cool. And you get a box shoving section, which is fine, but you're not actually required to do this. It just says don't forget the box or you can't escape. But that's all lies, because what you could do is you could just jump in, and you could do a wall hop flick. You can flick off the bottom, basically a high jump wall hop kinda. I don't know, it's really simple. But for the sake of this, I'm gonna do it anyway, just to show you what you're intended to do. Basically, you just push it over, you push it in the box, and then this box won't activate the button. But you wanna wiggle yourself into here, make sure you press the button, and then just jump on the box to get out. And then the red also doesn't harm you, so you'll be fine. Now, you want to come up here, and now this beat block section, there's a certain timing for this, which is, you just want to count 1, 2, 3, 4 really slow, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, actually, what you want to do on that last one, with this last one, it's highly recommended that you jump from this to this one, like, immediately. Like, you go this, then this really quickly. Sometimes these beat blocks are really jank. Like, sometimes this one just won't activate. I don't know why it does this. It's just kind of weird. And sometimes this one won't activate. It's the green ones only that just don't activate for some reason. Just keep trying it until you get it. And then climb this ladder. And then, sometimes it will shove you off like that. Like, you want to make sure you're kind of like in the center. Because this is a conveyor, and then once you get on it, it'll just take you down here, and then over here. And then you get this not-so-shadow section, because you can just see the blocks. So, just be careful. No, you don't actually have to be careful, because it's a catch net. So, just jump and follow this little path that I'm taking. Push this X pusher, and then walk off to the ladder here. Jump on top of this, and then come over here, climb up this, and then you got some morphers. This one's not timed, this one's not timed, but the last one is. These are some head hitters, just kind of line them up, and then you can, this timer isn't insanely tight, but you definitely want to go decently quick, and then jump onto this, but don't jump off just yet, because if you fall off here, you will go back to floor 3 if you're not careful. Just run forward and hold W, and then you'll land here. Now here, if you know how to 11 set high jump, you can just kind of do that for each one of these, because it's kind of a boring wraparound pyramid. But for the sake of this, I'm just gonna do them. They're only 4 stud wraps, so you'll be a-okay. It's just intimidating, because it's like, oh, if you mess up, you go back to floor 3, and it's like, oh, scary. But trust me, it's not that bad. You'll be fine. If you've gotten to ring 6 without using any boost items, you should know how to do 4 stud wraparounds. Then you want to hop into here, and then you get this like scary little dropper thing, and then you pop yourself into the dropper down here, and sometimes the pad won't work immediately. You just kind of wait for it. Make sure that 2 people don't go on that at the same time, because if one person's on the zipline while someone else is launching up, you'll miss the zipline and get stuck in the ceiling. That's happened to me once before, and you can't escape, I don't think. So, watch out for that. And now we get this, the infamous outside section. This actually is not that bad. So what you want to do is you want to push this over, and this is not timed speed. And here's what I recommend doing here. So you want to jump to the spinner, and once you go around, you want to jump out, and you want to land on the other side. You don't want to try to walk around the wall. It will not work, I promise. And now just jump to this moving platform once you can. And what I recommend doing is you want to jump, press this button, and jump straight back to the spinner. You'll be able to make the jump, even if it looks like you won't, you will. Don't go on the moving platform because sometimes it can jerk down and not take you with it, and you'll fall. You should have more than enough time to do that. And then make sure you hold forward here in shift lock, because the zipline just will not send you into the truss. You want to make sure you hold W. Now be very careful as you still have speed here. Just inch yourself up to here. And now I recommend jumping off and kind of like trying to get yourself into here. It doesn't matter if you don't get into here though. It's fine if you land here. You'll be okay. Just make sure you get rid of your speed and then hop up here. And then you get probably the hardest section of the tower, are these spinners. Basically, you just want to hop on and then jump kind of early. And now watch out for this because you don't want to get climbing animation here, so kind of jump back. And then bam, you did that section. That's probably the hardest section. It may take a few times to get down because it's tough, but just make sure you practice it before you actually attempt, or else bad things are going to happen. So now you want to run to the middle, grab this balloon, and then run to the right, and follow to go to where this purple arrow is, and it should drop you, and you'll get speed. And then you jump into the zip line, and then once you get up here, once you go through the purple thing, move to the side, as you will fall through it again if you do. Now, this is a pretty decently tight speed section, but all you need the speed for is this jump, that last jump right here. Once you get to here, you don't need it anymore. So you just want to be careful with this jump and be careful with this jump. This is actually a speed remover. It's kind of hard to tell, but this is a speed remover, and that will actually come in handy over here. Now, the intended route is to go through here and dodge this shover over here, and then climb up and get this button. But I'm not going to be doing that. So, yes. Okay, perfect example. So, speed is glitched. Okay. Sorry if that looked really dumb. If there was like a cut there and looked really dumb. I had to go eat. Anyway, as I was saying, so if that speed pad is bugged, jump down here. You can get rid of the speed. I once reset because my speed got bugged. It was only on a rebeat, so it didn't really matter. So yeah, but just know that you're not soft locked if that happens. Now again, original route to get to this button, this shover, climb up here, get the button. I recommend you do this instead though. Get on this platform, and then just jump to the button. It's so easy. And then you can reget your speed, climb up. And then this is another speed remover. Now I recommend waiting for this to swing forward, and then once it swings forward, run to it. Don't stand on that platform where it swings to. It will hit you if you do that. Now wait for this to go up, and bam. Oh, you basically beat the tower at this point, because that's like the last failable part. But, unless you like die on kill bricks or something, but if you do that, you're really bad. Anyway, make your way across the top of the tower. Actually looks pretty cool though. And then just climb up this ladder right here, and then drop down here, and then this is a giant speed thing, and now just follow where I go. This maze can sometimes be a little confusing. There's a transparent wall right here that you jump through, and then you want to head around this corner, and then another transparent wall right here, and then drop down here, and you get this awesome banger of a song. Also, none of these are GBJs if you fall. There's always ways to get out, so if you fall on this one, this is transparent right here, and you just do a head hitter, and you can get out. But, yeah. There isn't too much that I could really say for this last, floor. Oh, make sure you don't die! Okay, I almost died. I'm just gonna use my helmet because I'm impatient. But, yeah, make sure you don't die. I was literally just talking about how if you died, you're bad. So I was about to be really bad. And then you jump across this last floor. OMG! We're gonna be good! And then you get down here and you get to this funny thing, and then it's just like, okay. So basically the premise of this is, it's really hard to see, but there's like these little transparent blocks on top of these. Can't stand on them. I don't know what happened to the last song here. It was actually a good song though. But yeah, you want to step on these. You can see it more through the glass wall. Yeah, you can see like the little transparent block. Yeah, you want to find all of those. You want to only step on the ones that have these transparent platforms, and it's really hard to see. And personally, I don't do this section. I don't know. I don't really know how to do it that well. I just do a corner clip right here and just clip into it. But for the sake of this, I'm just gonna show you the path and then do the clip because I don't know, I'm awesome. Just kind of hop back and forth diagonally here until you get here, and you can actually keep going, and then you can go here, here. I don't know how this. Yeah, there's gonna be a few long jumps here, so just be prepared to do them when they arise because they won't go that insanely easy on you. Over here. Yeah, I don't even have this memorized. Like, this is really bad, and I see why some people would not like this part. This part is definitely one of the weakest parts of the tower. This is a super long jump. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's... this part sucks. But you can get the hang of it. Like, it shouldn't take too long to do. Like, the more you do it, the quicker you'll get at it, and then you'll eventually just be able to, speedrun it. If you learn the path, which I'm kind of just too lazy to. Maybe that's not the right way to go, actually. No, actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, that's just a super long jump. Ah, it's so bad, dude. And then you have to do another super long jump. And then you go here, and you go here, 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 and then this corner. And you know what? I guess I just won't show off the corner clip. Unless, obviously, I'm a Chad and I'm going to do it first try. Yep, just like that. You can go through. But yeah. And now, this is the absolute last part. So, it's just a little shadow. There's no shadow blocks to indicate this, but it's just a kind of little wrap right there. So, I think it's only one stud, so whatever. Jump across this, and then you can go across this entire transparent path. You go across this, jump here, another wraparound. This one's a bit thicker. This one's like 4 studs and a little quarter stud, and you're done. Get a little song before it's over. But yeah, basically that's how you do it. And although this tower isn't the best thing in the world or built that well, it's still definitely my favorite tower in this ring. I really enjoyed it the first time I played it, and I've enjoyed it every single time I've played it. I don't know what about it. It's just a really nice tower in my opinion, although it's not the best. Anyways, hopefully this helped, because I definitely know that some people, in particular that I know, don't do this tower because they either don't like it or get confused on it. So, yeah, hopefully this helped you out. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.